Hi, welcome to my video for the new GDR3 update that was released today. I've just updated it. I'll just give you a quick tour around it. I don't think there's any proper videos of any proper tours around GDR3. Just to let you know from the offset, it's nothing special. I wouldn't go rush to upgrade because there's no benefits for existing hardware. It's all primarily from brand new hardware, high resolution screens, better processors. I'll explain as I go through it. Okay, let me put a password in. Okay, so as you can see, the home screen is exactly the same. Although GDR3 supports for more tiles on the home screen on the standard current generation hardware, you can't add any more than the current tile numbers. So for example, on the 1080p screens, you'd probably have another row, whereas on these current screens, this is all you can have. So you can see the tile, you can make bigger or smaller, if it works. You can make it bigger, smaller, but you can't move that down there. Do you see? It just defaults back to the standard setup. Let me make it smaller, I'll show it to you. Yeah, see, you can't add another row to the tiles, which is really frustrating. This is one of the main reasons why I upgraded, in the hope I could have got another row of tiles on my screen, but I can't. Anyway, let me just show you to prove that this is GDR3. Go to the About, Windows Phone. Can you see that? And then more information. Let's see if I can see. Yeah. So from what I've read, it supports the new Snapdragon, well, not the new, kind of oldish Snapdragon 800 processor now, which is obviously, I think, a quad core. It supports 1080p screens. In terms of settings, if you go here, there's nothing new other than there's now a new option called driving mode, which you set up. It basically then allows you to disable calls and messages whilst you're traveling. I'm assuming that's once it's connected up to Bluetooth. You need to obviously set it on, and then you can set a pre-typed text already in there. Or you could probably amend that. I'm assuming that you can't. You can't amend. Hang on, can you? Yeah, you can. You can amend that text, and you can reply to calls that you might have by text, which is kind of handy. But I would always answer a call while driving, providing I've got Bluetooth anyway. So for me, that's no benefit. And then you just add the device back, because obviously I'm not going to use this. I'm just disable that. Okay, so there's that in the settings, which is one of the main new ones. It does something with internet sharing, but I can't see what the hell they've improved in it. To me, it's just the same. It looks the same. Anyway, the probably is people might know about it, but I don't. Screen rotation, which I've never had the need to lock the screen. Now you can obviously turn it on so it locks it, but I'll have it off. So when it's off, your auto screen is off. Your screen will stay in the current customization. Forget that it was on, so I'll leave it as on. I've never had the need to lock my screen. Never had any issues with it. Flight mode still the same. There's no difference there, I don't think. Mobile networks, it's exactly the same. Nothing new as far as I can see. Kids Corner is the same. You just enable it, disable it. Phone storage, I was told there's a new section here, but to me, I've never had the need to just fiddle around in my phone storage. So for me, it's of no benefit. For most people, it won't be of any use. Date and time, brightness, see if they've changed anything there. No, they haven't. It's the same. Keyboard, nope. No changes at all. Let me see if they've actually enabled the personal voice assistant, Cortina thing, or whatever they call it. See that? Hello.
Sorry, didn't catch that.
No, they've not enabled Cortina or whatever it was called. Anyway, the new virtual assistant. I think that might be in GDR4 or 8, the newest generation of Windows Phone. Whenever it decided to launch it, touchscreen sensitivity, obviously no change there. Glance screen. This is down to Nokia. It's nothing to do with Microsoft, I don't think. No difference changes there. Applications, see if there's any changes in data sense. Reduce data use when browsing. No, it's exactly the same. They've not changed anything. I think all the work they've done is under the hood to enable better phones to be made with faster processors, amongst other things. But to me, I've just wasted. I think it took about an hour to update it. It was the longest update. It took forever. It seemed as if it was taking forever to update. I would not, just to reiterate, I would not advise anyone to rush and run to upgrade to GDR3 because there's no visual changes that you will benefit from at all whatsoever. Even if you go to the color palette for the accent colors, themes, there's no new or additional colors to choose from. I believe they've changed the ringtones, but to me, I've never played around with the ringtones, so it makes no difference to me. Apparently you could customize it more. So Nokia, new text message, new email, reminders. See, I never ever change this. I just have a standard Nokia default tone on. Hang on, you can get more. No, they want you to sell. Probably wanted to sell you something. There's no changes there. To be quite honest, yeah, as I've said, it's a disappointment. I would not recommend it to anyone. Wait, when it's released. If you want to upgrade, but there's no benefits to existing hardware, existing users. I would stick to your current one, and believe me, you're not missing out on anything with this update. It all works. Windows Phone 8 works well. GDR3 works well. There's no benefits as such for me. Let me see if there's any changes in. Obviously, there wouldn't be in here because it's made by Nokia. Yeah, it's absolutely nothing. This is all standard Nokia stuff. I honestly don't see the point of this. I wouldn't upgrade again. I'm just saying, emphasizing, do not upgrade. There's no point. So you waste over an hour of your time for absolutely nothing. You won't gain anything visually or performance-wise, in my opinion. As you can see, you can't add any extra rows, just stuck to 2 rows. It would have been good if you could have had a 3rd row here, but you can't. Oh, it's a bit annoyed. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to sign off now. Thank you for watching. Bye.